Dreya microdosing misery to themselves just to stay in a miserable condition. Sanga in Oz. So do you say, like, I'm getting a snag Sanga? Maybe. Oh, need to put my snags in a Sanga? I think my accent's getting worse, I'm sorry. Did you know, back in the day, while Tomb Raider was in development, Lara didn't have her name. Devs had an old British telephone book and opened it to a random page. They chose a random woman's name, and so Lara Croft got her name and surname. It's a pretty cool name, if that's true. I like the name Lara Croft. It's quite good. You don't really meet many Laras, I feel. Where the fuck am I going? Not down there! Cool. Where were we in this? Bone crunch noises. Ah, yes. What am I doing here? I might need to shimmy, probably. I've also, fun fact, never opened a phone book. Oh my god, what's wrong with you, Lara? Right, I pressed Alt instead of Shift there, so she just sprang backwards. We'll get our bearings in a second. Don't know where the fuck we are. Just turn around, Shift, walk backwards slowly, then step back, and then E. Oh, don't pull yourself back up, you weirdo. Lovely. Now I hear shuffles. Oh, it's just rats. That's not bad. They're giving into the intrusive thoughts. I'm in the process of changing my surname. The amount of people that recommended Croft has made me hate this fucking character. Really? Oh, because your name is Sarah! I understand. Oh, that would be... You would get constant comments. You couldn't do that. Even as a joke, it would be... You would be inundated with people mentioning it. It would be so irritating. Right, just jump down and bring out your guns, and then don't put them away again. Oh my god, the camera! It's like Dark Souls. There we go. We only took a massive amount of damage. It's fine. Anything this way? Any, like, health kits or anything? Get your ass out of my face. We're good. I don't know, I kind of like the idea of being sort of mononymed. Like, I don't really... Like Björk or something. I don't really understand the surname. Because I don't know if I have heard many surnames that I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. I'd like to have that. I kind of hate my surname. I was recommended Zara Banana by Grimm. I said thank you. That was very unhelpful. Oh, we're back here. I don't know why, but we're back here. I don't understand why we need surnames. It doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah, like, I don't really associate much with my surname. Like, I just go by Dreya mostly at this point in my life. Oh god, I forgot about the fucking crocodiles. Okay, we should probably shoot them now. If we can. Where'd you go? Where'd he go? Does he just appear when I'm in the water and then he's got... No, he's under me. Can you come out here so I can shoot you in the head, please? Come on. This doesn't feel good. There we go. We're a little bit safer now. Where the hell am I going next? I don't know where I went in the first place. Did I go up there? I think I might have gone up there. Hang on, we should check this out. What keys do I have? I've got 2 rusty keys. I'd like to raid her personality. Learn the intricacies of who she is. I thought we went up there, but no, that was it. That was closed. We couldn't get through there. Really, are these doors open? We may as well just jump across. Is there any more crocodiles? Probably. Let's just do it. Whee! Hopefully there was just the one crocodile. Like, are these doors gonna open? I should really have a map on hand for just constantly during the stream. Maybe it's down there? I don't know if I necessarily should have raised the water level so soon. Try a rusty key in here. Ah. Bethesda once had a deal offering anyone that names their newborn child Dovahkiin as his or her legit registered name, will get every single Bethesda game free for the rest of their natural life. They lived up to the agreement and sent a contract to the family to announce the free games for life agreement. So there's a real world Dovahkiin. I guarantee there's probably like 50 real life Dovahkiins, because a lot of people would have just done it anyway, even if they weren't getting the free stuff. It's like how there's quite a lot of Khaleesi's now. That's a new one. I really feel sorry for them because their parents named them for a show that hadn't even ended yet, and ended really poorly, and the books are never gonna get finished, so it's like, oh, that's a grim one, even though the name is already not great. Bad enough how many people name themselves after Game of Thrones. Yes. It's not even a nice name. Oh, okay, we've definitely gone in here, right? I remember this. We picked up something. I remember the spikes. So why is that door closed? Maybe we didn't. Maybe we died on the way out. Hang on, pick this up. Please. Please pick it up, Lara. Thank you. Was it you? Oof. Oh, golden key! Golden key! Golden key! Go down. Lara, go down. Lara, I need you to be better about this. Lara, just pick it up. Oh my god, the detection is so annoying. Okay, this now opens and we can swim up. Okay, plenty of keys. It's all amazing. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Do you remember how to make her do a handstand? Do you keep holding E? No, I can't remember. Lifetime sub for anyone who names their child Dreya. Well, I am not the most famous Dreya, because Dreya, I came up with it as like a nonsense name, like for a D&D thing. And if you Google Dreya, like 4 other people come up, because like it's just a normal name, basically. Like it might be Scandinavian or something.
No.
No. No, it's the wrong key, darling. Hold walk button while she climbs something. Oh. Oh, Christ, it's fucking apes again. Hop back. Shoot into the distance. Oh, God, they're here. Hang on. Kill them, please kill them. Okay, they don't seem to like the water. So that's fine. You're my most famous, Dreya. I don't think... Oh. I think it would be weird to name a character, or name a person after a character or a celebrity. I think those are two strange things, because, like, basically the character or the person could go weird. Like, all the people who, like, named their kids after Harry Potter now. That's gotta be rough, you know? Or, like, all the people who got, like, Harry Potter tattoos or something. So I just don't know if I would. Have you ever considered the implications of the surname Millhouse? I come from a long line of granaries. I think the reason the Simpsons character is named Millhouse, I don't know why I know this, I probably watched a DVD commentary at some point. The reason the character of Millhouse in The Simpsons is named Millhouse is because it's Richard Nixon's middle name, and the writers thought that was funny and silly, and they went, sure, we'll name our fucking pathetic nerd character after that. Am I named Millhouse? Yeah, imagine you name your child after someone and later on that person's arrested for really bad things. I'm sure out there someone is named... Oh, God! I'm sure someone is named after Jimmy Savile, is what I was gonna say. Or Gary Glitter or something. Oh, I hadn't saved in a little bit. Oh, why are you named after Gary? Is there, is there like somebody in your family named Gary? Yes. There's no other reason. Why are you named Adolf? That one would have been pretty weird off the bat, I guess. He didn't become problematic, he was always there. I think my dad knew somebody named Adolf once. My dad is not old, so I question the judgment of his parents, that guy. I don't think he went by it. I think he went by Dolph instead. I don't care if you have relatives called Gary or Ian. Do not torture your kids with that name. These are my two beautiful children, Fred and Rose. Right, we'll just repeat that, kill those monkeys, and then keep going. Did I ever swim down here? Can't remember. Maybe. That's the name after the famous artist. I mean, has there ever been a name so thoroughly ruined? Because again, like, famous serial killers, they tend to have, like, fairly innocuous names. Like, nobody's going to assume you're named after Dahmer if your name's Jeff, for instance. But, you know... Adolf? You can't name yourself Adolf anymore. Got ruined by him. Please, please, open the fucking door. How do I do this? E? Do I have to select the thing? How have I forgotten? I just did it. Now. Open the fucking door? You just opened this door, didn't you? Am I insane? Jesus sort of claimed that one. There's a lot of Spanish speakers named Jesus. I mean, they say Jesus, but it's the same spelling. I don't know why nobody else does it, because it's a nice enough name. There we go. That took a while. Like that Marilyn took evil and good for a name and surname, Marilyn Manson. And then turned out to be the second one. Jesus is a fine name. Yeah, it turned out to be only evil. I remember for a while everybody liked Marilyn Manson, even if they didn't like his music, because he was, you know, giving very eloquent interviews about, like, you know, censorship in music and stuff. Then he did all that shit, and everybody's like, "Aw, Marilyn." Like, can anyone be fine? Or are they all fucking weird? Forward a tiny bit, pick up the key. Forward, pick up the key. You're nearly out of puff. Please just do this better. Good. Now save here. I'm gonna save and heal here, in fact. Take a little med pack. A little delicious scrap of morphine. We have no role models. We have to come here. Oh, the day somebody gets like a Dreya tattoo, that's when I'll have made it. And then I'll do something horrifying just to spite that person. Oh, who's that tattoo of? Oh, it's Dreya from Twitch and YouTube. Oh, didn't you hear? What? They killed an elephant the other day in the zoo. They just went in and fucking opened up on it with a rifle. Just for no reason. Don't tempt me. Do you agree that you can both love the artist and hate the person? Yeah, broadly. I think I'm okay at separating the art from the artist. I don't know. It depends, to be honest, on how bad the person is and how direct the art is, I think. For me, at least, personally. I'm not saying there's a right or wrong way. Like, when it's musicians, I find it a little bit rougher. Because, you know, you're listening to their voice and their fingers making the noises. But, like, some of my favourite movies are made by horrific so I can't really judge. Rusty Key, please put it in, please. Dreya lore. Dreya has been bitten by a penguin. Did you hear they hate Madonna? I do hate Madonna, I'm sorry. Is Madonna cancelled yet? Please. Please do. I heard they don't love tits. What do the bird tits look like? I'm gonna type in bird tits and it's gonna show me like AI generated breasts on birds, isn't it? Bird tits. Yep. These are well, I am okay. Weirdly, I'm seeing a penguin with huge milkers on Rule 34.xxx. With weird inverted nipples and a very puffy vagina. I'm also seeing Big Bird Rule 64. Knocking over a Rule 64 female Grover the Muppet. No, Oscar the Grouch the Muppet, that one. With her giant ass. And then just like a lot of apparently there's a Playboy model with the surname Bird, so I've seen a lot of like breasts. Tit Bird. There we go. That sorted it out. You just rearranged the things. Okay, these are fucking adorable. They're so lovely. Oh, I love them so much. Okay, I love these tits. These are so lovely. Look how cute. Oh, they're so squish. Great tit bird fact. Look how squishing round. Oh, I want to hold it like a tennis ball and just toss it up and down. It's so cute. It's so good. So yeah, I'm pro them. Some fantastic tits in stream today. There's a Magnetic Fields song that I really like called The Biggest Tits in History. And it's all about that. Let's go back over to the game and play this. Apes! Kill them. Kill the apes. Have you played Thank Goodness You're Here? Yes! I think it is among the most irritating games I've ever played in my entire life. I think it might be the only game I've ever refunded on stream for being too fucking annoying. I think it has a record there that may never be beaten, because I don't really refund games so much. Where the fuck is this other ape? Hits are squeezable, sorry, ban me. What? I fucking despised it. I felt like it was like being sellotaped to a chair with your eyes held open and being forced to watch like shit reruns of Keeping Up Appearances on UK TV Gold. Fuck me, I hated every second of it. Oh, it was so annoying. We're Yorkshire, ain't we? Oh, we like pies. And that was basically the entire script, but just repeated over and over and over and over again. It was so fucking bad. Sorry, I'm so angry at how bad that game is. Every time it comes up, I get angry. Right, ape's dead. Good. All my apes gone. What game is this, please? Thank Goodness You're Here. I think starring Matt Berry, or at least he's prominently in it, because he'll be in anything you pay him to do. There's a reason he's in shit like Disenchanted. Pretend the enemies here are in the game, are here in the game. Vanquish them. I can't be your fan anymore. I mean, if you are a huge fan of like terrible British sitcoms from the 1980s, you'll probably love Thank Goodness You're Here. Because it's the same shit. It's like Keeping Up Appearances, or, I mean, these are 90s, but Keeping Up Appearances, or One Foot in the Grave, or any of those really irritating sitcoms that are just a broad character with an accent doing a catchphrase. That's the whole game. I think I liked their previous game. Was it the same crowd? Hang on. I'm sure I liked their previous game. Thank Goodness You're Here. Set in a northern English town of Barnsworth. Developer Cole Supper. Yes, I liked The Good Time Garden. I think it's really good. And it's free from like 5 years before. In library, rated highly. I think this game is quite fun and interesting. This one, I wish everybody involved with this would never make anything else. Back to the game. A wren, the bird in the park that wasn't a robin, and I forgot the word. I think it was a wren. Grenarius was here recently, and we looked at a cute bird. The reason I brought it up, because there was a bird watcher looking for tits. Yeah. You know what it is? It's Are You Being Served? If it's like a gross out version of Are You Being Served. If you like Are You Being Served or the Carry On films, you'll like that game. You can probably tell from my tone what I think of those properties. The Shima Inaga bird was a local bird here. I've never heard of it in my life. Anyway, jump. I think we can make this jump. I don't want to go down and have to kill that man again. Whee! Oh, fuck off! Well, he's going to be there. Yeah, he's right there. Christ in heaven. He's going to kill me! He kills me real quick as well. Why is he here? Have we actually gotten any backstory as to who the fuck this guy is. I don't think this is the same guy who was like the terrible American accent from earlier. Oh god, we're back here. Okay, only a couple of jumps away, it's fine. Wrens are the most adorable living creatures. I like any bird that is small and just sort of hops around as a little orb. I like robins, I like wrens, I like thrushes, sparrows, anything of that ilk. I think is very, very sweet. He's Tom Brader, of course. Green finch and goldfinches, finches of all kinds. They're very cute. My grandmother and my granddad, my grandparents' house, they have a little robin couple and a robin baby that hop into their kitchen from the back door and beg for biscuits. And so every time I go visit my grandmother, she goes out into the garden with a digestive biscuit, breaks it up on the doorstep, and then there's like some robins that will come in and squeak at her for food. And she pretends to be annoyed by them, but she clearly likes them a lot. It's very sweet. She also does that with local cats. My nana now has like 5 or 6 local cats that like come to her windows and go rah at her. And she goes, I'm not feeding you. And then like 2 or 3 minutes later, she goes over with like tiny pieces of chicken and is feeding the cats. There we go, lovely. I think if we just back up all the way and do a flying jump, this will work fine. There we go. We just needed a little bit of extra. Is he down here? He is down there! Okay, well now that I'm up here, I can blow you the fuck away, can't I? Your bullets don't hurt me that much, especially at distance. Where are you? Where is he? You gonna snap to aim, Lara? Lara, you gonna kill the angry man who's down there right now? Where is he? I think he might be hiding behind this ape. Oh, there he is. Kill him. Fuck off. Fuck him up. Don't fall. You really can't afford to do that. But just fuck him up. I think at a certain point he'll just run off, right? He doesn't actually seem to do that much to me. For whatever reason. I don't even know who this is, like I said. I guess a rival Tomb Raider. But less bodacious than us. Where is he? Still running around? Is that his little shoes? That might be a dead ape. I think he might have pissed off. That's all it takes. Let's save here. All birds are the best, but wrens are special pops. Save, don't load. Right here. Have you seen the clip of a vulture swallowing an entire femur whole? What a lovely world to live in. I like vultures. I feel like they're misunderstood. But, oh my god, what's wrong with you? Why are you like this, Lara? You didn't put away your fucking gun-nose. I feel like a lot of the scavengers and decaying insects and animals and stuff like that, they're over-maligned by society. I like them. The stuff that helps shit break down. Like, people don't like vultures. We need vultures. Vultures are important ecologically. What is that over there? I don't... Hang on. Oh, that's bullets again? I'm getting so many bullets for guns I do not own. Like, I think those are Magnum bullets. I don't have a fucking Magnum. Maybe that's a Magnum. Hang on, I can't quite tell what that is. Dreya's a maggot fan? I mean, I don't love them, but, you know, they're important. Check out the rain on Discord. I will check out the rain on Discord. Hang on. Discord. General. Oh! It's like a little ball! That's a good bird. That's really good. Do I think I can make this? I guess I'll try. Whee! Oh, fuck off. That was close. I feel like what I should do, hang on, is jump up and then jump up onto the lip so I'm clinging and then drop down and try and grab. I think that'll work. Watch it not work. But I think it'll work. If I just do this. And then let go. Oh, you fucking idiot, Lara! I pressed E. I promise I pressed E. Load the game. That feels like it's something you can do. Hasn't held shift while climbing. I can do that. Oh, I did just hold shift and it didn't work there. Exclamation mark quote. What do we say to Silas to welcome them? Quote 124. Try my big piss. I mean, I don't know what any of you are into. Up. Right. Now. If I just... Right now, all I'm holding is the E key and the forward arrow key, or the up arrow key. So if I, theoretically, if I let go of E and then re-hold E at the ledge, it'll be fine. Lara does not want to grab there. I don't think we're getting those bullets. We're just gonna skip them, I think. Because I don't want to hear her legs snap anymore. It's troubling. I think it only works for one block height or less. Okay, fine. Whee! Now, shift this way. Easy. Maybe try the small piss first. I guess if you don't know you're into it yet, you'd want to try like a small glass or like maybe 100 mils or I don't know. What's an acceptable amount, I guess. Go on to like r/piss kink or something. I'm assuming that exists. Maybe it's just called r/piss. And you know, it'll be like if you're getting into whiskey or graphics cards or anything, there'll be a subreddit that's like, here's a starter guide. Here's how you get into it. Lovely. Dab the back of your hand and lick it off as a taster. Yeah, I was about to say on the rocks might dull it, but... The handstand came in later Tomb Raiders. I'm sure I have done it in this, but I can't remember the button combination. I've done the handstand. I was about to say, like, maybe if you had, like, a small amount of piss on some ice with some lemon or, you know, something to take the edge off, but it might be worse cold. I think it's one of the few liquids I would prefer... I'd prefer hot and fresh out the tap. Because, I don't know, it just feels worse when it's... If it was... I guess the worst would be tepid. Or like, you know, lukewarm or room temperature. Room temperature would be bad. Hot or cold might be equally okay. I mean, okay is nebulous there. Oh God, kill them, please! There we go. Only took massive amounts of crocodile damage. A delicious steaming mug of piss. I guess how hot does it come out of the body? I assume it's like 30-something degrees, right? Ah! Is the game punishing me for this? For what I'm doing? Oh, that was not great. My brother drank a pint of his own piss for a £5 and said it was fine. A pint? Like 450 mils of piss? Or however much a pint is. That's a lot of piss. I guess I don't know how much the average piss is, but that's a lot. He's a monster. A £5 is too low. More than 500 mils, is it? Oh, God. 568 mils! I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. I got distracted by piss talk. I was so shocked at the pint of piss. I would have wanted 500. What would be a good price? 500 actually seems alright. Maybe? I don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe then... Like, maybe it awakens something in you. Code red, I got distracted by piss talk. I'd do it for 500 for a pint and the two sides of chat. Okay, carefully edge. Not to the piss, but here. People struggle to drink a pint of nice drink. I can chug a pint of water or a pint of whatever. I guess because, you know, it would be rough if it was carbonated, but I don't think I would want pauses in between, by the way. I see that. I think if I'm going to... If it's a pint of piss, I think you have to get it done in one. Like, you have... Like, otherwise the horror is going to set in. So you have to just down it. Let's save here so I don't have to do that jump anymore. Piss and England nightmare. Iced piss, at least. Ugh, beer bong. What was that thing I discussed in a previous stream? Butt chugging? You could do that with it. I'm sure I've seen videos about that. Wouldn't you want to down it if you could? Yes. I guess that's the thing. If you bring it back up, that probably makes the deal null and void, right? Fuck me, it's a lot of damage for a crocodile bite. Ah! Boy, I turned into the guy from B-52s or something like that. Please fucking shoot them, Lara! Dodge to the side, please! I hate you both! Kill them! Lovely, we're fine. Maybe you could put some boba in for fun. I've never had boba tea. I imagine I would find it disgusting, piss or not. Because it's meant to be extremely sweet. Isn't boba tea 90% sugar? And it's... I don't know what boba is. I think it's tapioca, but I also don't know what tapioca is. I associate tapioca with, like, for some reason, old people in American cartoons that I would watch as a child would always be eating tapioca. But I don't know what it is. Maybe some sort of, like, rice pudding sort of thing? The balls aren't sweet, IRRC. Speak for yourself. There's tapioca boba, and there's the popping ones. Do you mean like popping sweets? Like, you know, you put them in your mouth and they go... One. Or does it like pop open like a cyst? No. Dreya tier list of what you'd like to drink most or least. Boba tea, weak piss, strong piss, melted ice cream, or sour milk. It's gonna sound insane. Sour milk is probably the last because I find that disgusting. I really don't like the distinction between weak and strong piss. Like, oh god. I mean, boba tea is probably the top. Then maybe melted ice cream, although that sounds pretty bad. Weak piss, strong piss, sour milk. I think that's my tier list. I assume weak piss means higher water content, is my assumption here. I hope. It's where you left the tea back in too long. Oh, this piss is bitter. See now, don't you feel good? Jump. There we go. Lovely. I don't know why the hell I went up here. I can probably make that jump, but that's where we just came down. Oh, is this to make it back up, maybe? Or, hang on, can I drop down at all? Yes, I can go down there. That's fine, then. Just walk off. And then a little grip here. It's all coming up Millhouse. Where'd you put boba tea? Probably top. Like, I don't think I would enjoy boba tea. I think it sounds disgusting. However, I'm probably picking it above weak piss. And melted ice cream, because that sounds awful. Sounds so bad. I enjoy the cyst vulva. Anyone tried Eli piss beer? It's a legit beer. Is it for recovering piss kinksters? With mango flavoured balls, you have a deal. I've come to love mango. Are we still talking about piss? I like mangoes a lot. Is it an IPA? Oh, that might win like worst joke of the month in this chat. We are talking about piss. Jump. Whee! Oh God! I wasn't expecting this. Well, you should probably look down occasionally. Load the game. All piss from now on. Piss as far as the eye can see. Oh God, I don't think we've even killed the fucking crocodiles. Okay, we can shoot from up here. Make it easier on ourselves. There's only 2, that's kind of okay. Other boy, where are you? Come on, come out. I see you. Jump, Lara! She's so bad at it. Okay, just one more. Oh, this went so much better than previously. If you had a full bladder and were impaled, would you leak piss? I imagine so. It would probably mix in with all the other goos and liquids that you have in your body, but I imagine there'd be some piss in there. Did I ever go into this room? Ah! I didn't. I wonder if you'd get... That's a weird question. Nobody's going to be able to answer this, but it's just amusing. If you were to be full of piss to the point where you're like, oh my God, I need to go to the bathroom right now. You were like bursting to piss. And somebody went in with like a syringe and emptied your bladder of piss without the involvement of your genitalia at all. Would that feel awful? Like, would that make the desire to piss go? Or would your body not know what the fuck was going on? Tuned out for a bit to work. Now I've tuned back in. Sorry. Why aren't you jumping, Lara? Think some people have to do it like that? Do they? Is that what a colostomy bag is? I've never actually looked it up. That might be for everything. I'm not sure. Doesn't seem that pleasant. I guess if your...
What's that got to do with my knob?
If your penis gets blown off or something, or your vagina gets blown off, I mean, the urethra is still there. It only ends at there. I don't know. I don't know how it would work. Good luck doing this on YouTube and not getting channel nuked. There's a reason why YouTube is a lot cleaner and family friendly. Blown off. YouTube is smooth FM, Dreya. I guess I'm just trying to think of a situation where you would need to have your piss like manually drained, and it's probably if it gets blown off in a war or something, or like properly mangled down there, or you like lose everything below the belly button or something. I don't know. It happens, I assume. Let's get up here and pull this lever and not fuck everything up this time. This is lovely. Blowing off, blow job or blow attack. What, like a bit like the movie Teeth? I'm sure there's a movie where somebody bites off a penis. Because Teeth is a vagina with teeth biting off penises. In I Spit in Your Grave, does she bite off a penis? I can't remember if she bites off a penis or simply uses a straight razor. Either way, it's not great. But I can't remember. It's been a while. You can lose all of your large and small intestine through illness. That sounds like a nightmare. I kind of need those. Those are useful. killer condom that has happened IRL. Well, there's the thing where Armin Mewes, or whatever his name is, Muves, I don't know how to say his name. They removed it, I think, surgically and then ate it together. I don't know if he went in with his chompers. Maives, thank you. Because I imagine it would be hard to bite through. Like, apart from anything else. Okay, that's going to open. Oh, never mind, there's a key in there. Okay, I thought that was the exit. We need to open that in some way to get the key. Checks to see how much end stream costs now. I empathise. I think the worst moment I've ever had while watching a stream was that one where it was a Limmy stream, and he was talking about a friend of his, I think, accidentally cutting the banjo string on his penis. And it actually made me gag, and I had to leave the stream. I couldn't handle it. And this is approaching that. Ow. Actually made me cross my legs even right now. It's really fucking horrible. How do I get up here? Where am I? How do I get up here? Can I just go down here, maybe? It's an exit? Well, there's a rat, so it's somewhere I haven't been. It must be an exit somewhere. And there's a lever! I could end stream, but I will never. No, Christ! We're on a nasty subject. Here's a random thought. Ever thought that as a small child, your mum gave a dad a blowjob before giving you a bedtime kiss? That is fucking horrible. The little bit like that Onion article I really like, which is, Mum gets breakfast in bed from children minutes after being eaten out by dad. It just always tickled me. It's very funny. It's gonna rip eventually. Just do it now, get it over with. Are you talking about the end stream redeem or the penis string? I think it's called a frenulum. I don't like calling it a penis string. Frenulum's not a great word either, though. How do you know you don't like it if you've never tried it? Oh! Legs fully squished together at this point. This is approaching getting to me. The one in the mouth is also called the frenulum. What, the one that joins your tongue to the bottom of the mouth, maybe? I would not want to cut that either. That seems really awful. Don't cut any of my strings. No strings getting cut on me, please. Don't cut anything on me. Oh, it's the one in front of your top teeth. That also seems awful. Unless it is absolutely medically necessary, do not cut anything on me. This counts as a will. You can get it pierced. Oh! I mean, I've seen, like, penoise piercings, and even they sometimes freak me out, to be honest. Penis owners worried about banjo string cut, vagina people giving birth. I've got a 10-inch cut down to my arsehole and I'll never recover. Oh, oh god, it's a croco. Okay, pick it up and then run. You're gonna die, Lara. Maybe swim out first. Please don't close that door, because I need to kill this fucking crocodile. Swim before you get eaten. Your legs are gonna be gone. You're gonna need a syringe. Kill them. Come on, that was close. Kill the fucker. You dead? Think I saw the body float up. Please don't be closed down here. It's not. Amazing. Everything's coming up, Lara. Worst shadow line ever. In comes the surgeon with the husband stitch. I was gonna mention that. The husband stitch is among the worst things I've ever heard. Like, the most unpleasant thing. Like, it's one of those things that you hear about and it makes you feel worse about humanity at large. And you're like, maybe Maybe, like, nihilists have a point. Like, this is really fucking bad. Use the silver key, please, on this thing. I assume this is the silver key that we need to put in here. Please. No, not gold ring. Silver key. Please, just put it in, Lara. You didn't even say, no. No, darling, that's not the one. There we go. There's that thing where you put your skin over someone else's and isn't there? What, docking? I don't know if that necessarily involves the frenulum. Although I guess they might meet. I don't know. I need another silver key! Fuck you! Maybe the gold key will work. What are the chances?
No.
No. No, don't be silly. My mum's having a serious conversation with me about my elderly grandparents while I type in chat about docking. Nana proud. For the love of God, don't get it mixed up. I mean, grandparents probably docked before. Maybe still now. I mean, I don't know the mechanics of the foreskin that well. Other than anecdotally. But, like, does the foreskin get longer as you age? Because the scrotum tends to. And other bits do. Like, the cartilage grows. Like, your nose and your ears tend to get bigger as you age as well. So it could get easier? I don't know. Did I just save? I can't remember. I was distracted. Probably if you tug at it a lot. I believe that's referred to as jelking. I don't think it's medically recommended, but I don't think you're going to rip it off necessarily either. Your penis just keeps on growing, yes. Oh, if only. God, I could use that. Yes, that. I think jelking is where you sort of like pull it down like that, like an udder, just like over and over again to try and lengthen it. I think it probably just this kills the penis, right? If you do it really a lot. I wouldn't recommend it. I'd ask a doctor about it, although if you're at a point in your life where you're asking a doctor if jelking is right for you, maybe they'll just put you in a home. Quote 534. Is their whole vibe whimsical incest? Couldn't tell you what I was talking about there. It does make it longer short term, but thinner, so it's a gamble. I can't take that trade. That's not a... I don't think that's a worthwhile trade. I think if you can only choose one, probably go girth. I don't want, like, essentially spaghetti. That is... Yeah, exactly. That's a bad trade. I mean, if you're already spaghetti, then may as well have, like, extremely long spaghetti, but... Girth stan. My favourite Central Asian country. I think we just looped back on ourselves. Back in here, please. There's so many, like, different slots to go in. Go in here. Oh, this is new. Is this a maze of some sort? Circus exhibit route. Like those Guinness World Records people where they grow out their fingernails and it's just like one incredibly, upsettingly long, spirally fingernail. But with some genitalia. The fuck am I? I mean, I've been here because we killed rats. So this is nothing, I'm sure. I don't know what the fuck we're doing then. Where's this other key? Is there another key back here, maybe? I must have missed something. Lever? I thought we pulled the lever. I mean, maybe we didn't. Hang on. Is that another lever? Yes, there's a key in there. Maybe if we pull this lever, it'll open this door here. And then we're keyed up. Did I pull this lever? I mean, it's up. Maybe it's a timed thing? That closes that. Okay, so it's not that lever. The world record for the longest pee is 8 minutes. That's too long. I mean, I've had, as I assume everyone has, I've had, you know, like 30-second long urinations or whatever. After a little while, you start to get worried. You're like, is this ever going to stop? Am I just here now? What's happening? you go, ah, and usually it's around the moment that it stops. And you're like, okay, we're safe now. I'm not just here for it. This isn't my new life. There must have been a lever back in this other room. Or maybe down here? Are we going this way? Because I think we just went up. No, this is where we just came in. Eee! I recognize the weeds. I mean, at a certain amount of length or girth, it becomes inconvenient, so you have to trade off one for the other. Very pee-focused stream today. Like, girth probably wins over length. However, if it's like a crushed Coke can, then that's not doing much. You need something. Where the fuck is this lever? I can't really look around much. I can't, like, pull this door open, can I? Nope, she doesn't want to. That's very irritating. Well. Any chunk is better than long. I guess so. It's not like one of those Japanese animes where it's like people are, you know, getting it through the cervix and stuff. It's like, that sounds really fucking painful. It's not going to be out here, is it? Unless there's a lever here. No. No! I've seen that tag in various places, and it always makes me wince. I'm like, ugh. When the fun stops, stop. Is this the vaginal equivalent of being of wincing at the banjo string? Oh, there's a little aquatic rat. Hello, are you okay? You live down here. That's cute. Kind of. Getting it through the cervix. Oh. Ooh. Fun fact, Diphtheria is a rare condition where you have 2 dicks. I have heard of this, however, I think everybody, if you were on the internet on a certain site at a certain time, everybody's heard the tales of 2-dick dude, or double dick dude, or whatever his name was. Which, looking back, was obviously fake, and when he got outed as being a fake, I feel like everybody went, yeah, obviously those images do not look real. Also, all of his posts were barely disguised pornography. But it does exist, just usually not as impressive as those images. This triphalia thing. Why is Lara swimming in Hulk piss? Because she's trying to find a key. This is what happens. Doesn't matter how good the scene, seeing that word is an insta nope. What, diphalia or cervix or piss? Could be any of these words. Please climb! Where the fuck am I going? I feel like I should be like going up here somewhere and doing like some special cool jumps. Can I like look up at all? There must be a lever in this room. But I don't know where it is. Cervix. Cervix is one of the least sexy parts of the body, words, anything you can pick, really. It's not a good word. You don't think cervix and go, good. You think, the different type of noise. Not really looking for the key, is right there. Well, she can't get to it because despite her arms being really spindly, she can't get to it at all. Lever here. Lever, no lever. Can you walk through doors? no. That makes this more annoying than it needs to be. My cervix is a jester. Should be a Eurovision piss contest where people are allowed to dress only in their nation's piss. What? It's not just that it's unsexy. It's that I get angry when it happens and the girl goes, oh yes, that feels good. No, the fuck it doesn't. How are people's feelings here on the tag all the way through? Just out of interest. Seems like Dreya's just swiping out aimlessly. I am, because I don't know where the fuck to go anymore. There's some lever somewhere that unlocks that fucking door, but I don't know. No cervix shaming. Maybe if I pull this one again and close this door, it'll open the previous door. Maybe? I doubt it. Something the lads used to say whenever a girl got a gift from a lad or at school or college was, someone wants their balls licking. Oh, God. That's very bad. I don't like that at all. I mean, the balls are not... Nobody's favourite part are the balls. Like, I'm not saying everybody hates them or anything, because they don't. There's a place for them, but... They're no one's favourite. I don't necessarily know what you get out of them. Like, they're just kind of there. Maybe not your balls. I think... Ball play always strikes me as incredibly frightening. Like, because they're so sensitive. It's like touching an exposed nerve or something. Like one wrong thwack and you're crippled. You're doubled over and gagging. Maybe people are into that. I don't know. Surely there are ball folk. Balls are nice enough. Balls greater than ass? Ban. Yes, leave my balls. Sorry, just try and ignore those. Grenarius, yes. No! Absolutely
What's that
not.
got to do with my knob?
Like, I'm not saying I'm anti-balls, but I don't think... If there is a god, he was doing his best work. That was like day 2 or 3 when he was at his peak, when he invented the ass.
Thanks for coming, bull blind.
Balls are just kind of there. They're fine. I'm ball neutral, I think. Arse overrated. I think, honestly, you know how the world became sort of ass-obsessed for a few years? Like the rise of twerking and ass-focused music videos. I still think they're underrated. That's how good I think they are. Thank you, Sarah. We're going to fall out. I might need to look up how to get this other key, because I can't see a lever for it.
Come gutters.
It's very annoying. Did we ever go up there? We did go up there. That's open. That's open. We went in there for the rusty keys. That's open as well, I think. Yeah, did we come in through there? I mean, we can check. Bonus if you have both. Balls and melons, top tier. There's different strokes for different folks. You need everybody, because both of those, I would say, are the neutral bits. Like, I think breasts and balls, they're fine. Go with God. But, like, they're not the bits I would save in case of an emergency. White guys got interested in ass 10 years back. The rest of us have been fans for 25,000 years. Good. Based? Are the children still saying that? I'm so white, I will not get it for another 25,000 years. Oh, is this something I can do? Can I shimmy? Did we shimmy before? Maybe? I enjoy the front parts. I mean, look. There's plenty for everybody. Ass is great too. It's all a big part too, let's be honest. Yeah, this is why this isn't... These VODs are not monetized on YouTube. I don't find attraction to those things, but if you want to tell me how great mine are, that's fine. But we can do another shimmy over here. I'm sure I didn't do this. Oh. You could easily share with Zara or me. He's the one thing we can all get behind. His feet is wrong. That, I'll be honest. Oh no, I still think breasts are more attractive than feet. But they're on the same, like, tier for me, maybe one tier up, where I'm like, they're fine, like, they're neutral body parts. I was worried for a second there. I'm not gonna go that far and say that feet are as good as breasts, but like, because I don't know, I look at feet as the same way I look at like an elbow or a thumb or, you know, a wrist. Like, there's just nothing there at all. A breast, I can at least appreciate the aesthetics. Can I jump this? Oh, I don't know. Hang on, let me look down for a second. Might be able to jump in there, but I could just climb in there, so there's no reason. I'm sure we've gone up there before. This does not feel helpful. None of this feels helpful. I don't know why the fuck I'm here. Now, boots. Yeah, like, I would say feet and legs, whatever. But, you know, socks and boots. Now we can have a conversation. Try and jump here. That worked a bit. I can shimmy. Yes, boots and socks, but never feet. That's where I stand. Fantastic. So earned. I'm gonna have to look this up. Hang on. Can I make it up this ramp first? Please. Just shift up here. Tightly laced boots, 10 out of 10. I cannot. Right, we're tabbing out and we're looking up here. What would I even type in? Where the fuck am I? Hang on. What's the load game called? What area am I in? I'm in the cistern. Right. Tomb Raider Cistern. Silver Keys? Maybe? I also stand on feet. The cistern. Can I get a map? Let me just load this up here. Main chamber flooded. Yep, that's fine. Rusty key. We've gotten that. Where's the silver keys? There's 2 silver keys in this area. Maybe not. How the fuck do I unlock this? Switch 5 can only be pulled underwater. Okay. This is the map I'm looking at. It doesn't feel massively helpful. What the fuck is this? Like, is this... What's the... 3. Lower chambers flooded. Central pool. I don't know which fucking pools I'm in at this point, to be honest. Can I maybe unflood it? Do I have to unflood it again? Use switch 4 to flood or drain various chambers. Maybe I can't get it flooded? Silver key, silver... Ah, I think we might be here. Yeah, lower chambers or lower chambers flooded. Oh my god. Okay. 2 trips through the lower chambers, one with water and one without, are required to collect both silver keys and the gold key. Okay. So the silver key is behind there, I think. So we need to unflood the chamber, probably. So, where do I go for the drain control? The drain control is through that door up here. Drain control is in here. Let's go do it. Let's find my way there. Flooding the chamber is how I was born. Are we back to cervixes again? It's turned more like... I guess it would be efficient for pregnancy if you just sort of... like a fuel injector, or like the nozzle on when you're at a petrol pump, if you just stuck it all the way in there. And we're like, yep, we're getting direct access to the tubes. No faffing about with swimming. I think I just need to climb up this and then jump. That seems okay. The world record for unflooding the chamber is 8 minutes. Up we go. I think if we just jump through here, it might let me unflood some stuff. Possibly? I'm sure I've seen videos like that. Hashtag #MPreg. No, they wouldn't have tubes. Well, I'm not sure. It depends on the type of MPreg. Menpreg. I guess that's what it's short for. I've never quite worked out, in an MPreg situation, is it assumed that all the men are trans, or is it sort of a magic thing, where it's like, they can just get pregnant. Like, we don't need to explain it. Broveries. Oh. No thanks. Whee! Is this the thing that unfloods it? I can't seem to interact with it. I can? Okay, unflooding. Now let's see what we can do. I think I'd make a great dad. My daughter was like, Dad, I met this guy and he wants to get it on, but I don't want to get risk getting pregnant. I'll be like, well, Angel, that's why God blessed you with a second hole. That is a fucking horrible message to receive in my chat. Mine's the pancreas. Guy's doing a great little job. Most underrated non-sexual body part. Oh, I missed the first message. I was just wondering why we were talking about pancreases. I don't know what a pancreas does, necessarily. I'm not sure I know what it is. Does it secrete some sort of enzyme? Is it full of acid or bile? Ooh, that was a big jump. I'm not sure. Me neither. Okay, I think we need to go down into the central pool. Yeah, that makes sense to me. And I jump down here. It hates creases, Dreya. Keep up. It's the insulin organ! So if you have diabetes, like Wilfred Brimley or whatever, is your pancreas fucked? I'm not sure. I don't have diabetes, so I wouldn't know. There we go, and now I think we can just happily clomp our way down in our little boot hose. Lovely. Now, in here, I think this is the way to go, right? We swim in here, through the weeds. Any millennials in chat, I have a question about dating. It depends on whether you just consider a disgusting cusper. The millennial. Saying, not about a saying, not dating. Brain, fedora, JK, obviously kidneys. My mum's kidneys are a bit fucked. I might have to give up a kidney at some point. Is that, like, fine? Like, I know you can live with one kidney, and it's broadly fine. But when they say fine, is it, like, fine? Or do you need to be on, like very big medicines forever? I'm not sure. It might be fine. Hips are good, honest work. We said non-sexual. Am I okay? Some other dude drank 500 mils of piss. Hips are good. Oh, please climb. Oh, for fuck's sake, can I not climb out of this because the water's too low? Lara, you are so inconsistent. It's right out there. Right, well, I need to find another way in, don't I? I'm so angry. Hips 100. We used to say pics or it didn't happen. I'm curious if that was my school or a general millennial thing. I've always associated that phrase with a sort of internet thing. Like, I heard that all the time online. So I assume it was a millennial Americanism that just became a universal thing because of the internet. Same, but older years than me. So we have a Zoomer popping in. We said that too. At least you've all heard of it, yes. I don't think I ever said it, but I definitely heard it frequently. To be fair, I am millennial American. Was it maybe through one of these doors? I don't know. I'm looking at the fucking map again. Like, how the hell am I getting in here? Through the tall rooms. Through the tall rooms, you can get into the rusty chamber. Alright. Fine, we need to go into the tall rooms. Somehow. In order to get through the tall rooms, I need to get into the main chamber, which is drained, which we are in. You go through the rusty doors? One of the rusty doors? This map is fairly confusing to look at. Kids are all saying toilet now. One of them skibbities. I will say, if you've ever judged the prevalence of skibbity toilet, and you have ever watched a single, like, SFM animation, you are mentally bankrupt. If you've ever laughed at My Brand, or any of the YouTube poop shit that I used to watch as a child, but I'm not going down here. What exactly is a skibbity? Skibbity Toilet is a series of Source Filmmaker animations with, like, the Half-Life 2 models. It's like a story or whatever. That's basically it. Where's the other rusty door? Because it's clearly not that rusty door that I need to go through. That's an evil rusty door. This one, maybe? Fucking nerds, these youth. It has 78 episodes, I believe. I've never actually seen one. Right, we're up here. Now what the fuck am I doing in here? Can I jump up? I can do some sort of climb. Can I climb up here? Nope, can't go up there. Oh, same. It's a Little Big song. Looks deranged. By regarding what I watched when I was younger, it doesn't look like shit. I'm just back here! Ah! I'm gonna go insane! Well, how the fuck do I get in here? How the fuck do I open this fucking thing? I can't get the last key. I have no concept of how it's done. Anyone remember Happy Tree Friends? Yes, unfortunately. I remember Happy Tree Friends fairly well. I found Happy Tree Friends very unsettling. Oh god, yes. I watched it as a kid because it was just sort of the thing to do. You would just go watch Happy Tree Friends if you were at someone's house. Because it was like, ha ha ha, this is edgy and not necessarily for us. I mean, it was obviously for kids, but it, like, probably shouldn't have been. Like, I don't know anyone over the age of, like, 10 who watched it as a kid. Please, just, like, oh. Okay, now is this gonna kill me? Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna kill me. Yep. Oh my fucking god! Walk through them, you're fine. How does that kill you? Because the game hates you. I simply don't know what to do now then. Because I don't know how to get to that other key. Maybe there's another hole I can go through. Hang on. Like, I've been through this middle hole. What if I use one of the side holes? Side hole, anything? That's straight back out. Maybe there's another hole. That's just a little secret. That's not like a usable hole. Like a nostril. Any other fun holes? Not that I can see. I'm so upset by this fucking level. Not since the Thor gate level was I so confused. Maybe I have to go up there? And go through that rusty door? That might be something. Yeah, fuck it, let's try it. Let's go over there. Please get in here. Climb up and start hopping. Now, what's the easiest way up there? I have to climb up there somehow. There's just an entrance. Oh, there isn't. Okay, I have to find my way up there somehow. Whoa! After the last 20 minutes, talking about rusty holes and side holes is all ruined. I've heard, like, slang terms about rust during sex, and they always end up being, like, period sex euphemisms. I don't know if anybody's actually doing these things, or if it's like, oh my god, what's wrong with you? I don't know if anyone's actually doing these things, or if it's all, like, Urban Dictionary fanfiction nonsense.
Cum gutters.
Cum gutters. That's still one of my favourite alerts I have on this. There are people doing everything. I guess that's true. We've all, I assume, been on the internet long enough to have seen a lot of stuff. Whatever you imagine, it's happening right this second. Yeah, there's 8 billion people, right? Somebody's doing something weird right now. Probably as I speak. Maybe while watching this stream. There we go. Fantastic. Eventually we'll make these fucking jumps. Just up here. And then carefully down. We're going through one of these doors over here on that side. We need to do a little shimmy. That's why these shimmies are here. Don't doubt me like that. I mean, I can't stop anyone doing anything like that on this stream. I described myself as chronically online the other day. My neurotypical co-workers thought that was the weirdest thing to say. Has that not reached general mass yet? I thought chronically online or terminally online was an extremely common thing to say. But to be fair, I am extremely online. Like, unbelievably online. So that makes sense. Let me just hop down here. And lovely. Now we just need to make it through one of these fucking doors without falling off. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm getting better at it despite how it appears. Right now someone is pretending a penis is a hot dog with onions and mustard. I guess the thing I would question about that is, like, not necessarily why you would do it. It's what you do then. Like, what happens after you've done that? Like, do they just go, ha ha ha, and then take it all off again? Or do you eat it off? Because I would be terrified. I'd be really, really scared. Like, do you... Like, what do you do? Just put it all in the bin? It just seems like a bit of a disaster. Like, you'd go, ha, this is fun, and then you'd be like, oh, well, now with the clean up and stuff, and that's annoying. Don't act coy. It's another thing I don't necessarily get that's fairly common, right? It's a bit like feet. Like, food play. That's a thing that people do. That's fairly common. People get, like, weirdly, strawberries and chocolate involved in lovemaking. Didn't like saying that sentence either. I don't understand any part of that. That is just a little baffling to me. Right, let's try and jump this. Should be fine, just a little pip jump. What the fuck, Lara? Oh, was that? Why didn't you grab? I'm making these fucking jumps if it kills me. Which it might. At least we're here. Seems messy, but I'm sure people are doing it. What'd really make this delicious fruit snack pop is some bodily fluids. I mean, there's a whole cookbook about it. I'm sure some go really well. Like, people like salted caramel in chocolate, right? Like, yeah. I tried once and it was exactly that. Now what? And it was all sticky. Not worth it. Exactly. It's like, what do we do now? Because now I'm going to have to go, like, take a shower or something, I guess. Which I guess you might do anyway, but still. Like a more thorough one. Jelly might work, like fruit jelly. I don't know. That feels wrong. I think that gives... Just the vibes are off for me. I don't like it. I don't like jelly at the best of times. I think jelly is very bad. Just I don't like sweet things, and I don't really like gelatin. And ugh, gross. Don't use honey. It's honey sounds nice in theory. I don't think it even sounds nice in theory. I think honey sounds horrible. Jelly in the shape of a boob, no. Like honey is so sticky. And I don't even really like how it tastes. I'm more into the savoury treats. Now put, like, I don't know, some gravy over a body. Don't do that. Yorkshire food play. Oh, I'm gonna put Yorkshire puddings over your breasts. But I like gravy a lot more than jelly. So, you know, maybe it would be better. Just some potatoes. I have texture issues. One of those people who constantly have to rinse their hands off when cooking. The idea of being sticky in general is hell to me. Yeah, I'm like that with grease. Oh, fuck me! Not the musical, although I don't think I'd like the musical either. I'm like that with... If my hands are greasy or have like cooking fat on them, I get very annoyed. You know, someone's done it with potatoes. I'm the only person who liked the Tato chocolate. Despite not really liking chocolate, I just liked the fact that it was cheese and onion chocolate. I admired their bravery. But, I mean, like any sort of crisps being involved in sexual congress, I imagine... Oh, the crunching, the rustling of the bags. Like, if that gets lodged anywhere, it's going to be awful. Jesus, I'm fierce greasy. I almost meant full Cork. I think in Cork we'd say Gracie instead of greasy. Just even worse. Right, jump. Right, I think we might be close. It's all the talk of crisps. You would hate the musical. I know literally one line from the musical, which is, tell me more, did she put up a fight? And it's always made me go, huh. But it's a very well-loved thing. There's the fucking thing! Did we pull that before? No, we must have, because that door's open. The fuck am I? I'll go down here. Everything I've been overhearing from the laptop today is troubling. Do you prefer King's crisps? My dad used to prefer King crisps. And I don't know what flipped. At some point, my dad went, nah, I'm not fucking with them anymore. It's Tato all the way from now on. So I did consume a decent amount of King crisps when I was a kid. I was about to say, are they the Protestant crisps? But, I mean, Northern Irish Tato is the Protestant crisp, right? The slightly worse Tato. People complain about Baby It's Cold Outside, yet the lyrics, did she put up a fight, get a pass? I don't know if they get a pass, but people still do watch and enjoy Grease, I think. Even though it is... just the plot sounds very creepy, but I haven't seen it. Maybe I'd like it. It's unlikely because I don't like the sound of the music, and I don't like musicals in general. And I think just it sounds irritating. Grease has aged badly. They made a Grease 2, didn't they? That nobody likes. You wouldn't like it because you don't like most things. That's also fair. I mean, there's some musicals I like. I like, what's it called? Blues Brothers. Could I name another musical I like? Don't know. Kings are the Beamish of crisps. Are Kings, like, popular in Munster? I don't know. Because here, my dad came back for a funeral from Spain. He lives in Spain now. And he hasn't been back in a little while. And the first thing he did when we went out with him to meet him was order a pint of Murphy's Stout. And he was like, you cannot find this in Spain. I am so sick of fucking seeing Guinness. Because nobody in Cork drinks Guinness. There's like tourists do, I guess. But like nobody really drinks Guinness in Cork. And he was like, I'm so happy. And, like, it's the one nice bit of being here is that I can get a pint of Murphy's, which I think is exclusively Cork. I think more so than here, but I'm an outsider of Munster due to my humanity. I think Munster might be the smuggest. Oh, for fuck's sake, Lara! Might be the smuggest of the provinces. Because it's not the most important, but it's like second most important, probably, and it's the biggest by land, and they all have a chip on their shoulder. Especially Cork. I bought my parents a Guinness fridge magnet in Dublin. I mean, I don't drink, so I have no horse in the race, but Beamish and Murphy's are what you would drink here. Guinness is for, I guess, everywhere else in the country. I really wish I knew what I was doing. Thank you for the sub, that's very kind. 2 months streak, lovely. Dublin as a city is well up itself though. Rest of Leinster is deluded by non-Dublin. I mean, nobody likes Dublin City. But, you know, that's about it. Norwich in England is like that. Stephen Fry is sort of from here, and that's about it. But, ooh, we're important. Cork, I don't know. Cork, it has, like, small city, or, like, little sibling energy. Where, like, Cork is the second biggest city in the country. If you don't go Belfast. And it's, like, relatively famous, but it's so small and unimportant compared to Dublin that they are just really angry about. There's a real bitterness to Cork people. I've only been to Dublin a few hours, but I found it a bit much due to the hordes of 20-something tourists. Probably nice if you know where to go. The main streets of Dublin are fairly notorious for that, I would say. Very touristy and very overcrowded. But I haven't spent much time in Dublin. I don't have a proper opinion, to be honest. Where would you recommend that's not typical tourism awfulness? Oh god, I have no idea. Because the thing is, I don't like Ireland and think it's ugly and bad. But if you're into, I guess it depends on what you're into. If you're into like landscapes and nature, then I think East Cork is meant to be, or West Cork, one of those is meant to be quite nice. The west of Ireland, like Galway City is meant to be very beautiful, and the west is like, it's got that rugged beauty thing going on. Unfortunately, none of the people there know how to read or use phones, so you will be on your own. But it looks very pretty. Hadn't considered hating your own country as much as I do mine. I jump. Whee! There we go. Now where the fuck am I going? And do I have to jump for it? I think I'm trying to land down there. Not entirely sure why. This makes sense though. Is there anything up? Like around here? I can't see anything. Because I'm so lost. Yeah, I really do not like Ireland, by the way. I think the country's a bit of a mess. That should do it. There we go. Now, that hurt my legs a little bit, but I'll take it. Just go up here for a second, just in case there's something else. At least the water's free. The water's lovely. The area around Trinity is very condensed and the roads are weird. There's some quiet spaces in the nearby park, but there's quite a busy spot, yes. I've now had first-hand experience. Ireland is lovely. Even when you were here, like, everything was closed and miserable. I don't think it was nice. Okay, here's the thing. I think this might work. Hang on. If I save here. Because here's the spike place. Right, so if I just jump here, like that, this might lead me in. Maybe. Oh, there's a little rat boy, I think. Little rat boy? Rat boy. Okay, new enemies means something's happened. I could see myself living there. Insane statements, to be honest. Okay, there's the key. Please let there be something that I can do here. Please stop eating me. Please, I've actually started to lose my tiny little mind. I guess maybe it's one of those, like, I can't really think, Emma was the same, I can't really think of many things touristy to do in Ireland, because it's a very boring country. But there's probably some stuff, and a bit like what I always say about Scandinavia, where it's like, I don't know why anybody would go on holiday there, because it seems really boring. However, it seems like a nice place to live. Maybe that's the thing. It's the landscape. I think that's it. It's like every person I see in Ireland who either hasn't been in Ireland for a while or is new to Ireland comments on how green and lush Ireland is. Which is something I don't notice because I've always lived in Ireland. But I guess you do notice it when you go abroad for a little while and you're like, everything is like noticeably more brown everywhere else in the world. Like, we are incredibly green. You can tell we used to be a temperate rainforest. Not anymore. There's a lever! Oh, for fuck's sake, thank you. But yeah, I would say, if you're coming to Ireland for touristy things, maybe, like, for a few weeks or, like, a big holiday, where you can't just fill it with, like, you know, tourist tours and history stuff, I would say you probably would be coming for the landscape and hiking and yeah, there we go. Landscape, Wicklow, Aran Islands. Like, even around me, it's not big, but there's like you've got like a sort of a protected woodland near my house that's nice to walk around in for a few hours. It would be stuff like that. It would be landscape tourism and the greenways. We have this system of bike paths that go through like semi-wild countryside called greenways that go up the coasts. So you'd go to like maybe Dungarvan or something here and then go west? No, east. Yeah, you go east up the coast from there, just on a bike or something with picnics. That would be fine. Skip stuff like the Blarney Stone and Temple Bar. Temple Bar is infamous. English grass green is more washed out, and it's weird once you notice it. It is! Again, once you go to England, you think of grass as being just grass coloured, but then you go abroad. Like, I mean, I'm biased because, like, the last place I've been abroad was probably Spain, and the south of Spain, where it was fucking arid semi-desert. But, like, my dad came back recently, and as well as drinking Murphy's, he did the comment of, like, fuck me, it's so green here. Everything is so lush and lovely. What little of it we have. And I'm gonna jump and just hope it works. Okay, we're doing it. Please pull this lever. Open that fucking gate, get the key. Oh, I'm so happy. I finally have the key, and I have the gold key. I can't remember where I got it, but I have it. Any secrets or anything? I could use some bullets. Looks like there's something there. Is it worth jumping across there? I mean, there is a blind jump. Doesn't really look like anything, Lara. I don't know why we did this. Right, maybe we go back across. Maybe save as well. I have no idea how anyone ever started a fire ever in Ireland. Oh, because it's so damp. Everything's damp all the time. Even when it's sunny, it's damp. It's damp right now. It's so damp. I am damp to my bones. I don't think, outside of going on holiday, I don't think I've ever not been slightly damp. That's probably why we're so lush and green, is because everything's always slightly wet. Up we go. Do you think enjoying 90s games has honed your save sense? Maybe a little bit, because modern games, it's something I sort of resent. Modern games have sort of decroded the ability to save again. Like, it feels like we're moving away again from being able to manually save whenever, and in favor of constant autosaves, which I don't really like. it. Houston is very humid and damp. It's like 80%. It's 98 today. It's not raining. Like when I'm in InDesign or Photoshop and saving is just like blinking or breathing. Yes. Okay, take the fucking key. Autosave like a robot wiping your ass. Actually, what is the humidity? It might not be. It was 98 yesterday, but I can't remember what it... I didn't check today. Let's be accurate. Miskmetairan.ie. Show full forecast. I'm exaggerating. It's only 96% humidity here. It's also gone down a couple of degrees. It's only 15 degrees outside. Oh, you could maybe even exist in that. The dew point is 14.5 Celsius. That does not seem good. Right, let me go over here. 80% is a drought over here. It's going up to 98.5 tonight. That's not good. I don't like that at all. I'd like it to be dry at night, please. Oh, it gets up to 99.6 tomorrow. Looking forward to it. 70% here at the moment. Oh. We have 25 degrees Celsius today. That fucker's back? I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. I need to heal. Can this fucker just get hit by a car at some point? Man. Please, just... Please. It's like, I'm the same. On all of my, like, Adobe or whatever else I use things, I have autosave on. To basically autosave every, like, 2 minutes. And I'm still control-S-ing like a fucker. Like, I'm still constantly pressing control-S. It's just, it got beaten into me by too many lost projects. I might bring out my gun. Hang on, do I have any gun bullets? You know what I mean, shotgun. I do have some shotgun shells. I guess I may as well use it. Genuinely the soundbite of Dreya screaming, oh my god. Bring out this. Shoot the fucker. Kill him. No, bring it out! Fuck him up. Now bring out your things. Bring out your special lady guns, whatever these are. Was that enough? Was 4 shotgun shells enough to make him piss off? It might have been. I really wish he was dead. Did I get the key? I did get the key. I guess now it's just getting out. However we do that. Special lady guns. You know, like the guns that are stereotypically associated with ladies. The, like... Usually in a 1980s film, like a woman with like big hair will pull like this tiny little snub-nosed pistol out of her purse and fire at some guy in like a bandana. You know what I mean. Can I even get out this way? I might need to go back again. Is this Tomb Raider 1? It is Tomb Raider 1. It's the first one. I'm really enjoying it. Kind of looks like a spider with her guns out. I think we will swim through here. That makes sense to me. We've cleared everything out. Have you played it before? No, I have not. It's one of the reasons I'm so atrociously bad at it, is that I have never played this. I think I will flood this area again, just so I can easily get up there without having to climb. And then we're kind of done? I hope we're done with the cistern. My brain is cooked, by the way, because of what I'm about to say. I saw the words muscle memory in the chat. Instantly, my brain filled it in as muscle mommy. I need to go outside more. I hate starting to use a new program. All my nice muscle memory, useless. What I miss most everywhere else is the CSP mirror function, lifesaver. Where the hell was the drainage pump again? Was it up here? Oh my. think it was up here. I could look at the map again. Let me just... Hang on. I think it... Was it in here? But we can't get up to there, can we? Where the fuck was the raising the water thing? I mean, I might be able to just climb up. That's fine. Let me just try it. I might not need to raise it. Like, can I jump this? Can I make this jump? Anything's possible. You know what? I can just jump down there, climb up onto that thing, and then jump across. It's actually easier than I was thinking. Muscle memory, Dreya. No. Down here, don't crack your bones. You can't have a 90s game without a raising water thing. Has it ever been massively fun, raising water levels up and down? Just seems like a thing they would always do. Oh, can I make this? Maybe if I do a big boy jump. Oh, fuck off, Lara. I hate you so much sometimes. I hope you just got concussed. Oh! What's the male equivalent of muscle mommy? Dench daddy. I mean, you said dench, but I'm assuming you meant hench. Dench daddy would be, I guess, somebody like a daddy dom dressing up as Judi Dench, maybe in like as time goes by. Which would be an interesting look. I don't know if it'll be a great one. A lot of 90s games were built on the premise of seeing how much knobbery the player is prepared to take. Right, where do I need to go in order to turn this shit off? In order to raise the level? I don't think it's in there. I'm looking at the map again. Hang on. Cursed AI prompt. Map. Where's the raise hole? The raise hole is in there? In there. Yeah. I don't know how to get back up there. How the fuck do I get... I guess I simply don't know. There's some jump I can make. It'll be fine. Just need to climb up properly. Up here again. Bodybuilder man dressed as Judi Dench. I guess, does Judi Dench have an iconic style? Like, when I think of it as of Judi Dench, I think of the television program As Time Goes By. I think of theatre acting. And I think of her in James Bond, despite never having watched her in James Bond. Burn strangely vast amount of planet to make stupid picture that'll make you laugh for 2 seconds. I think we might need to jump over here. That makes sense to me. Back up. And then go. It works. Now it's all coming up Millhouse. It's fine. We can probably make this... I don't know if I trust that jump. I'm just going to take the safe route. She was in a Riddick film? Bizarrely, I've seen all the Chronicles of Riddick films. Which one was she in? She might have been in Chronicles of Riddick. I don't know. I don't think she was in Pitch Black. And I barely remember the third one, which I believe is just called Riddick. The one that makes most sense for her to be in is the Chronicles of Riddick, I think. Can I fucking make this? Oh my god, I'm so angry. It was the second one as a wind lady. Those movies are all extremely fine, right? Is that the consensus for those movies? None of them are good. They're all fine, though. I think they're surprisingly fine. Please, Lara, I can't really handle it anymore. Yes, there we go. Chronicles, some sort of light being or spirit guide lady, wind lady. It's been a while. Because Pitch Black is like, depressingly, it's probably the third best Alien film. Because that's what it started as. It was going to be like an Alien 3 or something. Before Alien 3 became Alien 3. I mean, it's nowhere near as good as the first two Alien films, but it's fine. It's got Vin Diesel being stoic and whatever. I remember enjoying them because Vin Diesel was hot in them, but can't remember anything else. Is this is something I've never understood. Is Vin Diesel hot? Is that... because to me, Vin Diesel looks like a sun-baked thumb. But I can't imagine finding him hot. But it must be, because he's like a muscle-bound action hero. Those are usually chosen for their looks, at least in some way, right? Like, I'm sure somebody at some point thought Sylvester Stallone was attractive. Not in anything else, no. What about Groot? Oh, there's gotta be some people who want to fuck Groot. It just, nothing else makes sense. Protein Papa, I thought of it. I think his voice does a lot of the work. He does have a very pleasing, deep voice. He just ruins it by going, family, a lot. Groot. Don't like that. Back through here, I guess. We're doing the circuit again. I found this level, in particular, extremely irritating and bordering on frustrating. It's taken me a while. Still like the game, but my god, this bit. About the Iron Giant. I think Groot is sexier than the Iron Giant. But that's maybe because I'm not that into robots. That could be like a personal preference thing. Can I get across this way? Don't fucking know. Maybe if I go on that ledge there and jump across, it's gonna be rough. First of all, how dare you? Also, I don't know, I guess Groot is less kid-coded to me. I feel like if you used some sort of sign language or something, or written words, you could have a conversation with Groot. Whereas all Iron Giant's going to be doing is going, Superman, and then killing himself over and over. Iron Giant's pretty good, by the way. It's one of the few kids movies I enjoy. I mean, it's fine, but like, I think it's worth watching. Jump. Ooh, that was just on the edge. I don't think I can fucking make this jump either. I deleted the game on this level in 1996. I can see why. All I can think about with Groot is Baby Groot. See, I didn't experience much Baby Groot because I watched the first... I don't think I've seen the third Guardians of the Galaxy, but I watched the first Guardians of the Galaxy a couple of times. I was like, this is good. And then I watched the second Guardians of the Galaxy and went, this is fucking hot garbage. But then I'd never watched another thing. So I'm not as oversaturated on the Groot stuff as other people. I don't know if that's the prevailing opinion, by the way. I think my parents really liked that. The second one. First one, you sort of get the point. The second one I thought was so fucking bad. I remember I had a real, co-worker moment with my dad at one point. Where my dad was like, oh my god, you have to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It's so funny. It's so amazing. And then he proceeded to show me the opening of the movie on his phone. He just stood next to me with his phone and showed me the first 3 minutes of the movie. And if you don't know, the first 3 minutes of Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is them doing a choreographed fight scene to Mr. Blue Sky with like marketable catchphrases and like Baby Groot dancing or whatever. And I was so fucking annoyed by the whole thing that I never forgave it, basically. I was like, I hate everything about this. Why are you showing me this? Third one, I heard the third one was okay. I think Emma went to see the first one and went, yeah, it was alright. I had housemates who did that. To this day, I now recoil if someone shows me stuff on their phone. My dad's a big proponent of that shit. I'm not a fan, really. I simply don't know how to get up here, by the way. I guess... Oh, I know. We have to climb up on that and then jump back. okay, I figured everything out. Suddenly, the puzzle box is unlocked in my mind and some Cenobites are torturing my genitals. It's all exposed itself to me. I know where to go. Should have been paying attention. It's always 3 fucking minutes, isn't it? Whatever hilarious thing someone's show you. Yes, it is. It's always, always, always longer than it needs to be. It's never like a minute long at the most. I would feel uncomfortable showing anyone a video if it was longer than 20 seconds long, to be honest. But my dad is like, here, watch this 4-minute sketch or like a section of a stand-up DVD or something. And I'm like, I'm polite. And I go, ha ha ha. In my head, I'm like, I might just open up a vein with a knife so I can feel something. Okay, we'll raise the water. This is gonna be fine. I mean, even if it's something I like would sort of enjoy. My dad's also a big one for spoilers. Several times, my dad's really into Black Mirror. In my head, Black Mirror is dad-coded because my dad is really into Black Mirror. But several times, my dad will just describe the entire plot of a Black Mirror episode to me. Like, not just like the setup, like what I would do if I was recommending something. Like, the setup or like vague strokes or the themes or what it's about, right? Just beat for beat the entire plot. And I'm like, I wasn't going to watch this anyway, but like, so I don't mind. But this is... like, even for somebody who doesn't mind spoilers, this would be a bit much. You have to start just outright saying, nah, I'm okay, I don't feel like watching that. I've started doing it. Once you're past the you're rude phase, people just stop showing you stuff. It's great. Except Wrens. Well, Ren, who could not want to see a Ren? Jay's Gen X dad was telling us to watch the latest Black Mirror season and told us all about the episodes. It is a dad thing. It's a Gen X dad thing. My dad is like 52. He's a Gen X dad. He loves Black Mirror and loves telling everything that happens in it. Didn't realize this was a thing. That sounds horrifying. Yeah, nah, it's great though. You gotta watch it. He literally opened his conversation with, this episode is one of the most fucked up, like, upsetting things I've ever seen. You have to see it. That's the line he opened with. Which I sort of understand. I like some of that sort of thing. So yeah. Now that you mention it, something I appreciate in your YouTube videos is not one of those video essays that doesn't conflate video game first impressions essay with full recount of the entire game's plot. Yes, I am very much the opposite of that, because very rarely do I get that far, to be honest. It's very much a, should you keep playing this sort of review. My reviews, if you can even call them reviews. Please use the key. I'm begging you to use the key. Thank you. This took so long. My Gen X friend, 49, is big on spoilers because he assumed we would already know. I simply don't understand. Is this the end? Oh, please be the end. I don't want to ever do this level again. I've been occasionally... I've enjoyed a save, thank you. I've been enjoying this game so much, considering it's my first time playing it, and I had no knowledge of Tomb Raider whatsoever, especially because I've been playing a lot of, like, rip-offs of Tomb Raider. I was like, I didn't have the greatest view of it. But I've been liking this so much that I've been playing it off camera sometimes. Like in my spare time. Just like replaying levels I've already done on stream, just because I enjoy it. I won't be doing that for this one. I don't like this level. I've been very annoyed the whole time. I'm just going up here to see if there's like a secret. I could use some health and ammunition. No, I haven't seen it yet, but it's been out a month already. Oh... I'm very much a I'll get around to it eventually kind of media consumer. Like, there's so many classic films. Basically, I will write them on a list if I think it looks interesting. I have a list on my phone, and I will periodically go through them over the course of years. Dedicated sound we already have for saving, like, deaths. 100%. Oh, there's the keyhole. We're actually meant to go up here. I thought I was being sneaky. I'll watch if and when I feel like it. If not, I will be looking at Wrens. I mean, that's better. Most TV shows, especially now, because the rise of streaming slop has really taken over the very brief golden era of prestige TV that we had in a lovely like 10-year period in the 2000s to like maybe the 2010s, I would say. But the 20s has just been increasingly bad. I would say mostly I would rather be watching little birds eating from the bird feeder in my garden. Yippee! He's so... Oh my fucking god! That's honestly mean. Fuck you. Climb the fucking pillar. He's so busy with teaching and admin work and gardening and work and I assume other hobbies, and he watches everything. How? My dad does that too. It's because at a certain point, my dad still plays video games and stuff like that, but he does not really play nearly as many as he used to, and he doesn't play like D&D as much as he used to. So it's just all movies and TV. He watches a lot of movies and a lot of TV in his spare time. And so, like me, I'm usually playing a video game or maybe streaming, or, you know, these are my hobbies, is streaming or playing video games off camera or, you know, that kind of thing. So I don't watch nearly as much stuff. It's like, I don't know what the last game my dad played. I can't remember. My dad bought Baldur's Gate 3 and was excited for it because he loves Baldur's Gate. But I don't know if he ever actually ended up playing it. Well, I say bought. He probably pirated the thing. Can I just bring out my guns and shoot this ape without having to, like, walk across? There we go. Shoot the ape. I only watch Twitch and YouTube on Beyond Saving. I try, especially when Emma's not busy, I try to watch at least a couple of movies a week. Because I genuinely love movies, and I think in terms of pure storytelling, like enjoyment, whatever, everything's subjective. In terms of pure storytelling, movies, broadly speaking, beat the shit out of video games. Like, this basically doesn't have a story. This is considered one of the best video games of all time, Tomb Raider. This basically doesn't have a story. What story it does have is an obvious rip-off of Indiana Jones. So, you're not really getting the same enjoyment out of it. But even then, like, if Emma doesn't want to watch a movie, I just won't watch movies, because I don't really watch them on my own. When we watch movies, I had a great time. At home, I think, oh, I don't have a time or attention span, and then I watch YouTube for 5 hours. I'm the same. Like, I like having Emma around for many reasons, but one of the reasons is she, like, gets me to watch movies more. I've seen 2 movies in the last 2 years. Like, I haven't been watching many movies recently. Like, if I go to my Letterboxd, right here, diary, I've only watched, like, in May, I've only watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 movies. That's not that much. And a lot of them were not good. 9 movies in a month? I guess that's okay. Again, that's broadly like 2 a week, right? So I'm on track. I'm playing Expedition 33 and the story has me real good. I haven't really gotten far enough into Expedition 33. I played 3 hours exactly of Expedition 33, and I thought that the last hour of that was pretty good. I was like, okay, I'm getting it now. It's interesting. It's got some like JRPG stuff, but not annoyingly so. It's got some interesting parry mechanics, and it feels a bit Dark Souls-y with the bonfires and stuff and the respawning enemies. However, I thought the opening 2 hours was so insufferable and shit that it really poisoned me on the game, and I never went back. I might go back. I've heard it's an all-time classic. People absolutely love the thing. But I thought that first hour especially, like each hour I played got better, but fuck me, that first hour when you're in the city, like, and she's going through the crowds and like saying goodbye to everybody, I thought it was so shit. I was laughing and I wasn't meant to be laughing. Use the key. It was, if you don't know what Expedition 33 is, it's French anime. So if you're into French people and anime, you'll love it. If you're not into that, you're going to be a little bit confused why people are talking about it. I fucking hate anime. But it's so anime. I thought for the first hour, I thought it was possibly a Jesus Christ. Oh my god! I thought it was possibly a Japanese game, like made by anime people. Not that I'm calling Japanese people anime people. I mean like anime creators set in France, because it was so over the top anime. And it just annoyed the shit out of me. It is a no anime. It is the most anime thing I've ever played, I think, in a game. I don't think I've ever played a video game that was more anime than Expedition 33. Very French in its humor and narrative style. I guess I would say it's anime meets Amelie. Because it is also very French. However, I also didn't like Emily. Now that's the sort of thing that will get me killed by cinephiles. You know how I piss off anime people constantly in this chat? People say they're going to come to my house because I say I didn't like Akira. That's like that for like pretentious film nerds. I don't like Emily. Oh, it's a fucking ape! I forgot about the fucking ape! I hate this game. Oh... I actually was dating a guy and we broke up because he wanted to watch Who is Afraid of Virginia Woolf by myself and tell him what I thought. I was like, I'm way too ADHD to watch a black and white film from the 60s by myself. I don't think Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf is black and white, but I could be wrong. I couldn't survive through the first 15 minutes. The relationship is over now. I offered to watch the movie together and he said he didn't want to spoil my reaction, but also said I couldn't watch it sped up. No offense to anybody with ADHD, but I think if you do watch a movie sped up, I think you should be boiled. That's so rude. However, I do stand by it a little bit. Ape heard you hate his favorite film. I mean, like, I can watch, like, YouTube and Twitch sped up sometimes, but, like, an actual movie, I think that is, like, at that point, just don't watch the movie. Oh, fuck me! Well, that's my punishment for being annoying. He does sound like a weirdo, by the way, I will say. Like, like, getting you to watch a movie, but insisting that you watch it alone is extremely strange. Because I definitely think there's something valid in there, like a sort of a... like, I think if you're watching it with somebody, what's it called? Your reactions will change. Like, if you're watching a movie that you otherwise might like with somebody who doesn't like it, I think you will probably like it less. At least that's true for me, and I think Emma has said the same thing. However, I think it's very weird to, like, insist on going, like, you're gonna watch this alone and then recount it to me. That's so weird. Okay, put the key in, and then don't die while falling down. That would be amazing. Sometimes if everyone raves about a film or series I can't be bothered to watch, I read its TV tropes page to get the facts in my own time. I think that's better. Like, I'd rather that than watch it sped up. I'd rather just not watch the movie at that point. I've heard Virginia Woolf is very good, by the way. I also haven't seen it. I think I haven't seen it for similar reasons, which is that it does look very dry. I think Emma... Why did you just jump down? Oh yeah, there's a fucking lion or something. That's why I was scared. Hang on. Jump. You have healing kits, it'll be okay. Just keep jumping around. It'll be okay. Yeah! There we go. Lovely. There's certain movies that I have to be in a very particular mood to watch. Virginia Woolf definitely seems like one of those. Like, any sort of very hard drama, then, you know, give me a homework assignment. Sometimes I'll look up spoilers for a film of a game to see if it's worth my time. Emma does that. I fundamentally do not understand this at all, because I'm the opposite. Oh, that's bad. I hate that so much. Like, I would never do it. Not that I'm like Emma Cad to it or anything like that, obviously, but I hate spoilers quite a lot. What did I just do there, do we think? Like, to the point where I will not watch trailers, usually. That's a lot of cats. Please stop. Please leave me alone. I don't like you. Please go away. They're actually not that quick. I think that apes were more difficult to kill. Oh, maybe not. Maybe this is a bad thing I've just said, because they're yeah, I'm dead. Oh, good. Don't step on that. Okay, or step on it. For games, I will look up things like, is X romanceable to check if I want to bother. Yeah, I don't do that either. To the point that it does sort of mean that I play a lot of worse games than I need to. Like, there's been times on YouTube where I've scrapped videos even because I didn't look them up beforehand. I'm like, this just kill. Come on, it's gotta be dead. You take a lot of fucking killing, don't you? Lovely. It's more if I'm midway into something and on the fence. See, at that point, I'm just like... I watched a movie the other day that I really didn't like. I kind of hated it. I watched the remake of Pelham 123. Or, what's it called? The Taking of Pelham 123. And that movie sucks. That's a terrible movie. But I watched the original from 1974 recently, and I was like, we should watch the remake, it'll be fun. And Emma was like, I quite liked it when I was a kid, so we watched it. And I fucking despised it. But about halfway through, Emma looked over and saw my, like, visible wincing face. And I was like, do you want to turn this off? And I was like, no, we're halfway through. We're sticking this out. I'm not going to stop watching the movie. I'm getting some enjoyment out of being miserable, to be honest, so that's valuable in a different way. I can pull this block, by the way. I don't know where I'm pulling the block, but I can pull a block. Story of your life. For me, being a huge crybaby, I have to see who dies, because I honestly go through the grieving process. Emma's a bit like that with, like animals. Like, there is a website. It used to just be for what I'm about to say, the title of the website, but it's now broadened out to just, what's it called? Like, trigger warnings and content warnings in general. There's a website called Does the Dog Die? Which is basically just lists stuff like that. It's strangely noble of you. It's media martyrdom. Okay, well, this doesn't seem great. How am I supposed to... I can close the door behind me. 1 second. Maybe I'm meant to push the block through the door of some sort. It'll probably fit. Maybe. I don't know. And then climb over it. Pull this. Yeah, Does the Dog Die is a very good website. I'd recommend it. It's like mostly spoiler free as much as they can manage. Just like one word things like, does this happen? Does this happen? And then you highlight it and it says yes or no. So it's like if you have a particular like trigger or like you can't handle dogs dying or like something else like that, then you can check. I'm fine with literally anything. I have no triggers. I'm iron-willed. I will watch... I mean, even if I think it sounds upsetting, I will watch anything. Anything. Oh, there's like a secret passage down there. Well, first I'll try and push this down. Come on, push it please, Lara. Please push. I have no triggers, no metal or anime. Well, like, if there's a metal song in a movie, I might like it less. I'm not going to turn it off. And anime makes me angry. But I've still enjoyed some anime. I feel like I should preface that occasionally, considering how much shit I talk about anime. Spirited Away is a really good movie. And Your Name. Those are the two. At some point I might try Evangelion. All the weird perverts on Twitter loved that one. Plays Kudelka and demands to know who invented JRPGs so they can be, quote, put to death. I broadly stand by it. Can I get up here now? That probably. Let's pull this lever. I don't know why I'm pulling this lever. It doesn't seem obvious that this would actually do anything. Yippee! And then just do a little jump. Good. Okay, we're out. What did that do? We're up here now. I hear rattles. It's a little rat family. No. I don't like killing the rats. I explicitly refuse to watch Evangelion. I've heard lots of people say it's good. I probably won't enjoy it, but at some point I might give it a try. Because again, it can be like my every couple of years anime sojourn, where every year or two I go, I'm going to pick an anime, whether it's a movie or a short television series. Sometimes I enjoy them, and I'll try one and just give it a go, just to see if it changes my mind. Sometimes it works. Sometimes. I think this was just for secrets. I mean, I'm fine with that. Like a barometer test for the genre. Exactly. It's like, sometimes you get a winner. I really liked a thing that Nuku in chat actually recommended to me called Odd Taxi. That was really good. That was a really fun show. I really liked, what's the one I liked before that? Maybe One Punch Man? I liked One Punch Man. I liked the film Your Name. That was amazing. And then occasionally I'll watch... I tend to pick ones that are like critically acclaimed or like recommended. So I'll look up like what's a really popular, beloved anime right now. So I think the latest one I watched was... is it called Dungeon Meshi or Delicious Dungeon or whatever the fuck that show is called? Which was constantly getting posted about online. And I hate it. I was like, I despise this. I hate this shit so much. Delicious in Dungeon, thank you. Yay! I fucking did it! We're through the fucking cistern. Oh, it only took me an hour and a half. Like, tie that into how many times I died. It's probably like 2 hours. Mm-hmm. Eva gets tricky, as people will say you have to watch episodes 1 to 24, then the first half of End of Evangelion movie, then episodes 25 to 6, then the rebuild. Yes, that is why I haven't yet. Jojo and Mobby... Oh, that's another one! I watched the first series of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I thought it was great. I don't know why I didn't continue it. I think it was fantastic. I loved it. Love is a strong word. I liked it a lot. I thought it was very charming. I've never heard Mob either, though. I've never heard of Mob. Yes, Dreya. Oh, it was really good. Possibly the most homoerotic thing I've read, outside of, like, Victorian horror fiction. It was like, properly homoerotic. In a way that was quite fun. Like, everybody was like a muscle-bound himbo rubbing against each other with their big muscles. Oh, this is not great. I feel like I'm going to drown to death. I should save and exit in a second anyway, but I want to be on land first. Please, Lara, can you open the fucking levers? I'm pointing you at them! Open the lever! Never mind. No, I mean, I'm gonna drown if I don't. Open the lever! Why are you swimming up here? Open the fucking lever! Swim down! Lara! Lara! I'm kicking my legs in rage. Right, well, we'll sort that out next time. I was pressing the button in every configuration I could think of there, and she just didn't want to. She was done with life. That last level really did her in. Is your window street-facing, and is it open? It is street-facing. It is actually open a crack. I forgot to close it. Right, I'll figure that out later. Let's go here. What a way to finish the stream. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody. We talked a lot about piss and genitalia. I think we mentioned eating penises at one point. It was a little bit of a weird one. I enjoy Tomb Raider a lot, despite the rage it makes me feel in my soul. It's fine, it does sound like abuse. The streamer rages at drowning women. Right, I will be live again tomorrow. I should be, at least, with Emma. Playing more Black Mirror, because it was fun. And the schedule should be normal next week. I don't have any more funerals or cremations to attend or anything like that. I've had a death-filled week. A relative of mine died, not one I was close to, so it's fine. But close enough that I was expected to attend the funeral services and go to the wake, so like see the body and go, hi, body, and, you know, go to the cremation and stuff like that. It was all fine, but it was time consuming. So I'm done with them now. Bodies, I assume, been burned, so it had nothing else for me to do. Let me link my YouTube. I mean, I can just go ! YouTube. I should have a video up on Saturday. If not, it'll be up on Sunday. But then next week, the schedule will be fine. It'll be all good. How was the body? Embalmed, I assume. Seemed all right. I did the thing where you just you go up to the body and go, yep, looking good, and then walked away again. I don't really know what you're supposed to do there. Because again, we weren't close, so it's not like I'm going to be like, oh, I'm so sad, I'm sorry you're gone, or whatever. I'm like, well, there's the body. Right, you can also go to ! Links. And that's about it, to be honest. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'll be in my Discord and stuff like that. You can follow me on Blue Sky, and YouTube is the obvious one. YouTube at this point is, what, like 4 times bigger than my Twitch, so I'm nearly at 5,000 subs. Go follow me on YouTube if you don't already. It's a fun time. The last game I played was a religious game about Jesus and angels. It was surprisingly okay. Regardless of what you do, thank you so much. Thanks for any subs and bits and stuff that came in. I'll see you all tomorrow.